Big data has been on the hype cycle for quite a while. I think it's moved well beyond that nowadays. It has the ability to help businesses really focus on what their customers want by looking at them as an individual rather than a group of people. It allows them to move much more rapidly and agile type technologies to make sure that they can adapt to the changes in market and the world around them. Big data is a rapidly changing marketplace for technology. The thriving trends are all around moving away from a batch-orientated processing systems to much more real-time. So if you look at where, say, Hadoop came from originally, it was very batch-orientated. You uploaded the data to it, it was processed, then the answers came out at some point in the future. Nowadays, we're moving much more to real-time or near real-time processing of data. So the information comes into the system, it's processed exceedingly fast, and the results and information and knowledge that come out of that are available almost instantaneously. Big data is one of the foundational technologies that artificial intelligence and machine learning is predicated on. So any areas where you're seeing systems that help you and advise you in technologies, they're usually based on big data platforms with AI and ML sat on top. So allowing you to help run your day better, allowing you to make better business decisions, allowing you to look at the world in a new perspective and open up new revenue opportunities for companies, that's one of the areas, or multiple areas, where big data can help an awful lot. Some companies adopt big data technologies more rapidly than others. That's due to several factors, often down to technological, so how quickly can they move their internal systems to adapt to new technologies. It can be political. How prone are they to change in terms of organization and structure, because obviously the technologies you use have an impact on how the company functions, and that impacts the organizational structure. And also, they're fairly new technologies still. I mean, Hadoop is just had its 10th anniversary a few months ago. So some people still see it as a nascent technology. So how much of a risk appetite does your business have to look into new areas? Now, of course, if you don't change anything, then you can't adopt these technologies. And that's where you tend to find people who have a very, very conservative approach to risk and change are falling behind other companies which have a much more progressive attitude to it. Realizing the benefits of this technology takes time and effort, and it's something that you need to really embrace to make sure your company can grow as fast as possible. Because if you aren't, then the likelihood is one of your competitors are, and you really need to be at the forefront of this. Because as Ray Kurzweil, the very famous author and futurist, says, the pace of change is accelerating. So if you're not on that train now, you're going to get left behind even faster in the future. Luxoft has a very mature big data practice. The actual practice itself is over 2 years old now. However, the people who are in it, including myself, have been doing big data for many, many years. I've done it previously at Oracle and at Intel, and some of the architects we have in the company have been working at Microsoft and various other companies as well. So we have a very mature and experienced big data team. Some of the projects we've been looking at range in all sorts of areas, from aviation to automotive, through to financial services, and being able to take the experience we've gained from working with these different customers, especially the ones at Luxoft as well, when we work with our colleagues in IoT, in cloud and blockchain, for example, can really give us a rounded out picture and help you to develop and adopt these technologies as quickly as possible, and then also in a most risk-averse way that you require.